You say that you have donated specialists to the government, but you are not seeing any change. We still have the same problem almost 1 year down the line. So are your specialists not helping the economy in building towards the nations? My second question is for Honorable Kuria Kimani. Yesterday I have seen a report that the verification committee for the pending bills have voided some of the SMEs, and which might be that they are legally done the tender, but they have been removed from the system. So how can that be compensated in that they have already given the service, and now we are saying that they are not true? Thank you.
Second question, preferably from a lady. Gender balance.
We have a lady who has a question.
About, it is pointed out that the CDF is about 2.5% of the total budget, which is goes to the counties or goes to the constituencies. But yes, 2.5% is substantial because it will increase the allocation going to the counties from minimum 15% to 17.5%. As you know that we said we wanted more money to go to the counties than is there. We said minimum 15%, but now that's where they have been stuck. If more money goes down there, a lot of more services can be provided. You see, such services like you see road construction. We still have a structure that is retained. We have retained the old unitary system structure. I was a minister for roads, and I'm the one who introduced these road agencies, which is Kenha, Kura, and Kera. Because of that time, we saw there was too much bureaucracy. The accounting officer was only the PS of roads. He was the one who was holding the authority to incur expenditure. And therefore, work around the country was moving in a very, very staggered and very slow pace. So we decided to create an agency outside the bureaucracy. And this we did with the support of the World Bank and IMF. And we created Kenha for the national highways and international highways and trunk roads. Then Kura for urban roads and Kera for rural roads. But with the devolved system of government, you don't need Kura and Kera. Those services can be done by the county governments. There's no reason why Kura in Nairobi should be having roads here in Mombasa. There are several roads in Mombasa. Nearly over 50% of roads in Mombasa here are not under the county government of Mombasa. They cannot do anything about them. People are making noise to the governor, but the governor cannot do anything because those roads belong to Kura in Nairobi. Kera, Kenya rural roads, has roads in Nairobi. Many roads in Nairobi do not belong to the county government of Nairobi. People are making noise to the governor, but the governor cannot do anything because they don't even have funds to do those roads. I will say that these roads should come under the county government and funding should be given to the county government to do those roads. The same thing with the rural roads in the need there. Only Kenha should remain under the national government. Then service provision will be more efficient. The other question was about donors. That donors are pulling back or pulling out. What to do? What's the way out? Yes, surely donors, we don't need donors. We need basically investors, investment and trade. It's all that we need. We need investment and trade. Many countries have been saddled with expensive debts, which they cannot pay. The interest rate itself is too high when you take that loan. And it's continued to impoverize many poor countries. So the route is to investment, create a conducive environment that will be able to attract investors to come. We have a country that with a lot of potential. If we create an enabling environment, many investors will come to do those projects for which we are now going out to the national market to borrow funding to fund. That is, we will not be needing that. We will be needing trade. In other words, have access to external markets so that you can be able to take your goods to those markets. Let them open the market to you to trade, and then invite them to come and invest in your country. This is what we need. So I'm not worried about the donors pulling out at all. The other question that you asked is about ODM in government. ODM donated experts to government. But you know, it was just July last year. We are now in May. They have not done any budget. The first budget is going to be done this year. Mr. Mbadi's Minister for Finance, his budget will be read in Parliament this year, next month in June. So judge, give him time. It's not like instant coffee that you brew and drink at the same time. It takes time. So give them time and you will see a difference. Let somebody come out with his budget and you see. You see, for example, that this housing loan, this housing levy people are paying, is going to be converted into an investment so that if you don't get a house, you can be entitled to a refund in the future. So please give ODM time to show you how we can do it. Thank you very much.